Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, Moments with God, where I share with you my spiritual thoughts. And I hope that you by now are becoming more and more aware of our need for God and how we need to go deeper into our spiritual life and in our spiritual self. And yesterday we spoke about Saint Augustine of Hippo, who had famously said, "Our hearts are, you have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless until they rest in thee." And this is what our spiritual exercise is all about, and these attempts for the videos is actually to make this desire for God and to make our hearts restless for Him. Today, the church celebrates another feast day of another very important saint, Saint John the Baptist, but not his birth, which we celebrated on the 24th of June. He is the only saint whose birthday is also celebrated along with that of Mary and Jesus. But today what we celebrate is his beheading of John the Baptist in the prison, or also called the Passion of John the Baptist. Yeah, he is a privileged one because he was a contemporary of Jesus, not exactly like the apostles. They too were contemporaries, but in his case, he was the first cousin of Jesus, and his birth was foretold, unlike that of the apostles, as Elizabeth, his mother, met Mary, or Mary met Elizabeth. The child in her womb of Elizabeth leapt for joy. So that is a special event that took place in the life of John the Baptist. But all along, he was given the special mission to prepare the way for Jesus and to speak the message of Jesus already in advance, which he did to the best of his knowledge and to the best of his ability, so much so that finally he was actually imprisoned by King Herod, because he criticized King Herod for keeping unlawfully the wife of his brother Philippus. And that is what brought him into the prison, and he stayed there. He did not want to reduce his stand about the truth and about the law as taught by God and is expected by us to follow. No, he remained in the prison, and eventually, as you know the story, the gospel of today also explains how on the birthday of Herodias, her daughter danced and eventually asked for the head of John the Baptist on a plate. And because Herod had promised her, he could not do anything. He had to finally bring the head of John the Baptist, or have it brought on the plate and give it to her. But John the Baptist is that model of courage. He stood for what he believed. Of course, he had the privilege of baptizing Jesus in the Jordan. Of course, here behind me is not exactly Jordan, not at all, far from it. But this is a body of water where, like in Jordan, Jesus was also baptized by John the Baptist. So he had also this great privilege, but he did not use that privilege as some of us do for his own advantage. Rather, he stood for what he was supposed to do as a prophet and speak in the name of God, and he let his words be reaching out in such a way that, yes, even if he was imprisoned, he did not bow down or cow down before the powers that be. And that is the power of John the Baptist as taught to us. And of course, today the church celebrates his beheading, reminding us that yes, if we stand for truth and if we stand for our principles, sometimes we may have to sacrifice our own life. Inconveniences like being put in the prison or behind bars when we criticize the powers that be if they are doing wrong. I hope that we too gather some courage and inspiration from John the Baptist. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, you may please do it now. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.